Well, this is perfect. We walked up and they're immediately seating. Other people had been sitting here, waiting for them to start seating. And we did perfect timing. I've always been curious to like how many people can do the show at a time. That looks like a pretty long line.
I've been all around the world. On Main Street, USA. Every city, every place.
So it would have been $148 if we were not on the dining plan. They automatically put in the gratuity, which would have been $19. Yeah. All right, guys, we got an awesome table. We couldn't have asked. This is awesome, guys. Right up, it was because it's my birthday. That's why they gave us this table. Awesome. So we start off with this, and I couldn't hear everything he was saying. What was he saying?
Well, I was hoping you heard.
Oh, I just heard have your drink order ready.
Yeah, well, I want to teach you my time. I don't know what it is.
So we actually have rolls also. And I want to note that the chairs are really low to the ground, like extremely low.
So people can see over us.
Yeah, that's good. Something special about this bread, it has just a tad bit of pineapple in it. They do give you 4 rolls. And this is really good. It's a cold salad. And it's got red onions, cabbage, and I can't remember, and some kind of awesome sauce. It's really good. Alright, so we both ordered a Coke, needing a little caffeine today. They come in like these bamboo glass shapes. Oh my god.
Nice one.
Please tell me it's not that. Okay, good.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I won't be able to walk. So at an added cost, he got the Mai Tai, and it has the Spirit of Aloha dinner show. We get to keep the glass, and oh my gosh, as y'all saw, look at this. I got some type of fire thing. It's my birthday, so I'm gonna celebrate. I do get to keep this. Everybody at the table next to me were like, oh my god, I didn't realize it was this big, but it's just a plastic cup inside filled with the drink. Have you already tried it? Oh.
It's good. It had a little dark rum floater on it, which was a nice, intense little bite to start off. So I like it.
Roasted chicken, pork ribs, pulled pork, mixed veggies, and coconut white rice. Whatever you may want more of, just let me know.
Okay. All right, so chicken on a bone. Oh God. Not good. Can you take my chicken off the bone so I can eat it? Ribs that I don't eat, pork that I don't eat, but vegetables and rice I'll eat.
I think I'm gonna have
Yep, guys. He's taking the chicken off the bone for me so I can actually eat, so I don't like get all grossed out. Yeah, they are pretty packed. It looks like they have a full house.
Great. The more the merrier. Now this is the song starting in Howie.
Okay, I'm gonna start singing the food. Hey,
Oh, wait. Let's start with some dancing.
Dancing.
Get it on, folks.
Okay.
I bet you ready. All right, little ones in the front, tall ones in the back, okay? There you go. Stretch out. Got plenty room. Go ahead. Spread out. You all have room to do the wheel.
Girl, they pour the fire.
they stopped her. So this little girl, oh my goodness, she's up there and she's like, she pulls her dress up and she's like digging in her underwear. It's so adorable. It reminds me of like the Copper Tone baby commercial, like the dog grabbing at the little girl's diaper. Yeah, so when the show is over, they're gonna usher you out quick, especially when you do the first show, because they have another seating, so they've got to get everything cleaned up quickly. And you can see they're working hard. So I just had the best time in the bathroom.
I'm happy for you, honey. I kind of enjoyed the dinner show part of the evening, but
it's just one of those moments you had to be there. You gotta think, there's only 3 stalls. But the bathroom is set up really weird because where the sink should be, there's just this counter. And the sink is like in between stalls. Like you have to backtrack to go to the sink. It's really odd. But anyway, so everybody kept like coming out and walking to the countertop because that's where the sink should be, thinking there was a sink. And then they would do this little like, what? Where, you know, where's the sink? So finally there's this one lady, she's probably in her 60s, hilarious, and she's like, you know, I'm just gonna go to this countertop and I'm gonna pretend I'm washing my hands. And then people would come out of the stalls and they'd stand behind her like they were waiting to use the sink. It was one of those moments you had to be there. It was hilarious. And then she said something and I was like, oh, people are just going to think that you drank too much. And she's like, that's just it. I haven't had anything to drink. And she just starts horse laughing. And I'm thinking, really? But it was awesome. It was just, the women were cracking up. There was this little girl about 9. And after that group of women left and I was actually in the stall, I heard the mom tell the daughter, yeah, those ladies were just having a lot of fun, weren't they? Okay, what we thought. We actually purposely did not speak about our experience or anything after we left until we got on the friendship boat. I think it was the friendship. Anyway, one of the travel taxis, and the
captain asked us about it.
Yeah, because he'd seen this. And so we actually kind of did give our review to him a little bit, which was kind of, you know, we didn't know what each other thought until we heard that. So our review, basically both agree, you know, it's something to do at least once. The experience was nice. Parts of the show were really good. Some of them were kind of, the acting was a little cheesy. But that's only...
Of course it was. Hello.
But all that was fine. Atmosphere was nice. We lucked up and we got a really good...
Friendly equals cheesy.
We had a really nice table, which
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really a little, I'm not sure if we should have been there, because normally, like, we were category 2. If you're on the dining plan, you can't sit category 1, so I'm not sure how. I thought category 2 would be at the upper level, but we were not. We were
well
front
off.
row.
We were well off to the side.
Yes.
But we were
Front
in the
row.
front row, and it may have been. I kind of saw our seating person kind of go, well, he was seating us.
Yeah, kind of like
when he saw the
birthday
happy
button.
birthday button. So I think that may have upped us a little bit.
Yeah, we may have got extra special seating, because he kind of really
But you know,
reiterated my birthday a lot.
it's Disney. They're supposed to do magical stuff
So-
on important days.
So really, so right away you saw that the food, like the salad, the pineapple and the little noodle salad was already waiting on us, along with a little pineapple bread. I thought the pineapple bread was just subtle enough. It was nice. You made the comment about they didn't bring butter.
Yeah, the pineapple bread was the best part to me of the 4 items that they had out on the table when we got there. It was subtle. If you put butter or anything else on it, you know, you look for it at first, but after you take a bite, and you don't taste it at first, but after a few seconds later, after it's in your mouth, it's like, oh, there's
That's
the
why
pineapple.
there's no
It's like,
butter.
but it's, yeah, they were really good, and we ate all 4 of them
Mm-hmm.
little buggers.
Pineapple was good. It was nice, fresh, juicy. I liked the pineapple.
I didn't care for the pineapple.
Oh, I thought the
The
pineapple was
pineapple
fine.
was not ripe enough. There were a few pieces that were good, one overripe piece, but most of it wasn't quite ripe enough, which was disappointing to me.
Yeah, I thought pineapple was fine. Salad had no dressing on it, which was fine. I didn't care.
That didn't matter a whole lot to me, but it wasn't as crisp and fresh. It's kind of like they made it this afternoon early because they had it out on a whole bunch of tables when people got there.
Yeah.
It was a little bit older.
And it didn't
was
have
fine, but
enough
it didn't-
greens. Because
Yeah.
to me, salads, the greener, the healthier.
It was okay.
So, but it was fine.
And of the third thing on that actually was my favorite, which I almost didn't eat because
I had to convince him
I'm
it
not
was
a-
okay.
not a noodle dude like that. But the noodle stuff had the best flavor and was the freshest of the 3 things up there.
That was nice. So then the food comes out, and well, before you get to that, the tables are close together, so we kind of you know, not chatted with the
It's-
ladies, but a little bit of chatted with
It's
the
not
ladies.
quite the German pavilion
No.
where they seat you all together, where they seat you 8 people at the same table. We had a table for 2, and then right behind us, but there was a gap.
Yeah, this little gap right here.
Was a table for 4, so you didn't have to be part of that group, but you very much could be. And you know, we just kind of casually, can't even remember what the situation
Well,
was.
most of the laughing the laughing and joking when
yeah,
they
when
brought me my monkey coconut. So you saw that. We'll get into that real quick. So the dining plan. This is all you can eat. It's like family style. They bring it to you. But for this year, 2018, you can get an alcoholic beverage. Now, granted, those did not count. We had to pay out of pocket. Mine was $16. His was $11.50.
And they had a nice variety of stuff if you wanted to. They had 2 different beers,
Some wine.
some wine, some sangria, and
Yeah.
then a selection of soft drinks and lemonade that all counted as your drink.
So you could have gotten a beer, and it be in place of your soft drink or
or
your
a
tea.
glass of wine
Yeah.
or something like that.
Most people had wine. Saw a lot of people with wine.
We had Coke and
Yeah.
festive stuff.
Yeah, we got a Coke, and because it was my birthday, normally I would not paying $16 for that, but I just let that go over my head, and it was like, it's my birthday, and I wasn't paying for it anyway.
My Thai was good. Probably one of the best food items next to maybe the bread.
And my drink, unfortunately, I don't remember anything that was in it other than rum. Some blue. It was like 4 different type
Blueberry
of
and
fruit
It
flavors.
had coconut rum in it.
Yeah, coconut rum. And I just can't remember, but it was really good, and it was not weak. You never, you know, some places you pay a lot for a drink, and you really don't get a lot of alcohol, which is you're not getting your money's worth. This you got your money's worth, and it's not often that I will actually go out and get a drink. So
I have to twist her arm, and every now and then I succeed.
So the drinks were good. Now to the food. Chicken on a bone. Just putting it out there for people that have a problem with that, like I do. Sweetheart here, since it was my birthday, I don't think he would have done it if it wasn't my birthday.
Probably not. I would have just laughed at her.
He actually he just took it off over the other side of the table and deboned it for me and gave me chicken. So I never
her plate, so she did not have to deal
never have to see the bone.
The animal portion of the chicken.
That was a very sweet birthday present for me, because he probably would have looked at me like, I'm not taking that off the bone, and I would have been starving because I'm not going to eat it off the bone. Then there was ribs, pork barbecue, what they called vegetable medley, which was just green beans and carrots, and some kind of rice.
It was
white
theoretically
rice.
Pineapple rice, I think.
I didn't taste any pineapple.
I didn't really either. But the rice was fine.
Rice was fine. Vegetables overcooked.
Yeah.
Very overcooked. And the chicken was extremely dry.
The first piece of chicken was pretty dry. They only had 2 pieces of chicken. We went through those real fast. I hadn't even had a chance to have any yet. They did ask us, and they brought us more. They brought us 3 or 4 more pieces. That stuff was more tender, more moist than the first batch.
But still too dry.
I thought the chicken was just fine.
And then I can't give an opinion on the ribs and pork. So
ribs had decent flavor. You know, I would have preferred them a little more lean, but they had good flavor. No problems with those things. The pulled pork was okay, not great, and the rice was fine. Rice was fine.
Dessert was a pineapple strawberry something on a pound cake.
You know, this is Polynesian and whatnot, and I just thought to myself, do we get dessert? And she said yes, and it's like probably going to be pineapple upside down cake, and that's pretty much what it was.
And there was nothing wrong with it.
That was good.
It was
I like
tasty.
that.
It was fine.
Yeah. That was fresh. That was good.
All in all, well, then we'll go to a little bit extra on the entertainment. So obviously today is my birthday, and when they asked whose birthday was it, and you kind of raised your hand, I didn't know that meant you had to go up there. And there's a lot of people.
She really doesn't get out much, guys, because what? Of course that's what that means.
We had to go up there and do kind of a Polynesian style hokey pokey is what I would call it, in a way, except that you didn't put yourself in and out.
Regretfully, I can't argue with that
It's fun because it got faster. They would teach you part of it, and then the next round you would get faster and faster. So you do go up front. Anniversary was really sweet. If it was your anniversary, the couples would actually go up there and do a slow.
They did some decent audience participation. 4 things really. They did they took kids out there and they taught them how to dance.
Right.
They did the
birthday anniversary,
thing,
and
then they did an anniversary thing.
And then the comedy thing where they would pick. To me, it was comedy because they picked good people.
Yeah.
So, there was a couple guys in there that were just really help.
They picked dance partners for the dudes and dudettes that were in the show.
And there was a couple in there that just go ahead and they danced and they had a good time, and you could see it, and it made good entertainment for us. All in all, we've done it. I don't know that we'll necessarily do it again, especially in times. The food just wasn't. It was subpar.
Yeah. Yeah. The entertainment was pretty good. You know, you started out with just a little bit of stuff, and then they gave you a break. Then they give you a little bit more. Then they gave you a break.
And then they give you a longer break.
By that point in time, you were, then they let you finish your dinner, and then the main show really started. So you could really focus on the main show when they got into some more complex dances you think
that it's going to be over when your food is over, but it's not. The actual big part of the show
It was a
was
good long
after.
show. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the experience, and like she said, it's probably not something I'd put real high on my repeat list.
No.
You know, if you've got the double dining plan or whatever the technical name is of
The
that,
deluxe dining plan.
it's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a nice experience.
Yeah, I have
but-
no regrets. It's just the food. I was just kind of hoping that the food would be a little higher quality. Maybe they just had an off night. You just know, it's not. You just never know.
Yeah.
But I did like the atmosphere.
The boat captain said he
Oh.
had heard mixed reviews
Right.
as well, so I'm thinking this is probably a pretty standard night.
One other thing, women, don't go to the bathroom during the breaks.
Don't go to the bathroom when you think you're supposed to go to the bathroom.
Right. There's only 3 stalls, and there's a lot of people like this. It was full.
It was full. There was
There
a
weren't-
bunch of people in
Yeah,
there.
there weren't any seats available that I saw.
Well, it didn't really feel like a bunch
Yeah.
of people to us because we were in the front row
But
and we
it
weren't looking
was.
that way. But there were a lot of people there.
The lines can get pretty long. Like the main part of the show actually started before I got back from the bathroom, because all it takes is one person in a stall for a long time and it will back up the line, and that's kind of what had happened. Is that too much information? Is that TMI?
This is a dinner review, dear.
Not a bathroom review.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so
I like doing bathroom reviews, but this is a dinner review. I'm out.
the Spirit of Aloha dinner show is only 1 ear up, and that is just because of the food.
I was gonna give it a.
We don't do thumbs and stuff. We do ears. It's either no ears up, 1 ear up, or 2 ears up. That's it. So 1 ear, 2 ears, no ears. Which one is it?
I got one ear off to the side, the other one's kind of bent.
There you go. There you have it. Okay. So guys, we have a lot of dining reviews coming up. On this trip alone, we are eating at 10 different restaurants. So a lot is coming up. So check those out. Oh, look. Perfect time. The battery's getting ready to die.
Sweet.
That means we gotta roll it fast, quick.
I'm done.
Like, comment, subscribe. See you at the parks.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I've been all around the world. Every city, every place. Always been a restless girl. But now there's a window change.